A double shooting that left a man and a woman dead in Butler, Tarkington. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Dan Spieler.
And I'm Aaliyah Blackburn in for Beer Shell. It happened on Indy's north side and is being ruled as a murder-suicide. Fox 59's Jesse Wells has more on what led to that violence.
Court records show an eviction notice was filed against the tenants of this home behind me back in October. Last week, the man who lived here sent a handwritten note to the judge asking for more time to move out of the property. That request was denied shortly before the deadly shooting. Late Monday morning, just before noon, deputy constables with Washington Township were outside a home on West 38th Street preparing to evict the tenant when they heard two gunshots. The constables rushed inside and found a man and woman shot to death in a bedroom. The violence took place the same day. A Washington Township judge.
Hey, what's up, family? Hey, man. Hey, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a good day. And I hope you are focusing on yourself because remember, nobody can love you like you can love yourself. Hey, check this out, man. We're going to go straight to this one. Hey, is this what's going to be going on a lot? Because, I know the eviction rate's getting high. Jobs are getting low. I know jobs are getting low because a lot of people are driving Uber, Lyft. A lot of people are delivering food. It's more people delivering food and driving Uber and Lyft than it is enough food and people that need to go places. So I know things are getting tight. With that said, just trying to even keep some food on the table and gas in the tank, less known, these high price rents. Remember, these rents are so high and still high. I see them going down just a little bit, but it's still high. But with no jobs out there, how can you pay rent? So let's look at this situation. Hey, so on this situation out the gate, this is my first time watching this too, family. But at this situation, they said that the guy, he actually wrote the judge and asked the judge, hey, can you give me a little more time? Of course, the judge gonna deny it because they have their guidelines. If you ever dealt with a leasing company, apartments, they go by the book. This many days we file for eviction. If you don't have it this many days, so it's really no sympathy. So all right, so after that, let's watch the pressure rising. So after that, okay, so you go home and he has a woman at home, and so she's probably mad at him. I don't know what happened. I don't know what their situation is, but I'm just assuming. And you know what that does sometimes, assuming. But this is just my thoughts. So they've been in it worrying. I mean, I can only imagine about to get evicted. The papers already hit the door and now, boom, here comes the guy. He's coming to take you out. He's coming to get you out of the house. Let me tell you something, family. Everything always works out the way it's supposed to work out. When you start doing shit and just start doing shit out the blue, crazy stuff, man, it never works out. First of all, he's a man, so he's not supposed to work off his emotions. That's what he did. He worked off his emotions. And maybe he took it out on her. He definitely took it out on her because he actually, he's so selfish. He took her life and he took his life too over getting put out. You don't even know what your blessings after that might have been. You don't know, man, you took her life and yours. That's selfish as shit. But check this out. So evidently when they was knocking at the door, what I'm assuming from my theory is he probably was like, oh my God, they're here and she's like, see what I mean? She started tripping, started going off. Either two things. Maybe he was scared, to lose her, and maybe she was about to cut out. He might have loved her so much. He's like, oh man, I'm about to lose her. A lot of people unalive their significant others because they don't want anybody else to have them. And maybe she was like, I'm going to cut out. I'm out of this. You're not paying rent. You're not taking care of the house. I'm not about to be going through this. I can go over here, blah, blah, blah. Maybe he got her from some other situation where she did the same. I don't know. But something happened in that room to make him take that gun and unalive her and unalive himself too. Pressure is never that bad to where you have to do something like that over eviction. So, like I said, that wasn't the core of everything. Something else didn't happen. He was just fed up. He's tired, and he thought that was the end of the life, a beautiful life, because of an eviction. Something that he would look at later and laugh because sometimes, family, bad things have to happen for good reasons. But this guy decided to take it in his own hand. We know, we're going through trying times right now. You already know. So you already know you gotta tighten up a little bit. You gotta prepare, and then you gotta have trust. You gotta have trust and believe that everything's gonna work out. Because in this situation, he had no trust. He just put it in his hand. And that's the problem with people these days. Everybody is putting it in their own hands. Everybody's trying to work it out. It's too much for you. Just let life flow. Tomorrow, the next day, next week, he could have got the best job he ever had in his life. So, but I think that's really sad that he did take not only her life, but he took his life too over an eviction, in a house that, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But sometimes I think a lot of people right now are at the boiling point. They're at their peak right now. So you have to be careful out here. Just even with road rage, look how selfish people are being with the road and getting over and different stuff like that. Man, if somebody blow their horn at you, hit the gas on you or whatever, just ignore it. Just ignore it, because people are going through stuff right now and people are looking for a reason to do something stupid. And not just to themselves. As you can see, he got himself, but he got hurt too. So just be careful out there, because people are at the edge and they can't handle stuff right now. They cannot handle stuff right now. So be careful out there, family. But let's finish watching this and finish seeing what happened. Okay. That's sad though. That house is taped up like somebody burglarized it or caught on fire or something. And it's taped up because they couldn't pay their doggone rent. Man, that's crazy, bro. If you want to let yourself go, do yourself. Don't do her too. That's super selfish.
West 38th Street, preparing to evict the tenant when they heard two gunshots. The constables rushed inside and found a man and woman shot to death in a bedroom. The violence took place the same day a Washington Township judge issued this order denying an extension of an eviction notice against the home's tenant. Domestic violence awareness advocates say the tragedy is a reminder to everyone to reach out for help if they're feeling stressed over the holidays.
Speak to someone, talk to someone about that, because there may be a resource that's out here that could prevent you from, doing those things. So reach out for help, just because there are trained individuals that can walk with you on that journey.
There are a lot of resources out there for folks who are feeling stressed and tension to reach out and get help.
Kelly McBride with the Domestic Violence Network says monitoring.
Check this out, family. If you out there, man, and you're around somebody and you see they about to lose it, man, love ain't never been that good. Love ain't never been that good. If you're around somebody and you see they can't handle stress and they're about to lose it, man, get the heck away from them. Get away from them. I'm sure, we all got this thing, it's called instincts. And I'm telling you, man, everybody has instincts, man. You know that dude is unstable. You know that female's unstable. Why are you still around them? Why are you still around them? Man, get the heck out of there. Get the heck out of there. Man, don't stick around. I think we get warning signs. I don't think, in situations like this, I don't think people just like, you know what? I never suspected she would do that, or I never suspected he would do that. Yes, you did. He's been tripping. He had that firearm, and he's been tripping. So, you need to, if you find yourself in that situation, remember, you don't have to go through that. Don't go through no beatings, and that goes for male and females, because believe it or not, it's men out here to get abused too, physically abused, but they don't say anything because they're embarrassed. But there's plenty of men I've known through my lifetime, at least 7 or 8 men that's been physically abused that I know of for a fact, like hands on, getting punched in the mouth, smacked, everything. So, man, if you in a situation like that and it start getting tight, that person about to crack, you better get the heck out of there. Let's finish seeing what they're talking about.
Indoors can cause existing mental health issues to escalate. It's also important to watch out for signs of trouble among friends and family.
Don't tell them what to do, but check in. How are you? What do you need right now? What can I do to support you? I know it feels scary. I know it feels isolating, but there are resources available.
Finally, anyone who needs help finding or connecting to various social resources can call 211 for more information. Jesse Wells, Fox 50.
Yeah, family, it's help out here. It's help out here. It is really help out here, but don't let it get to the point of this. Don't let it get to the point of this right here, because this is the point of no return. When you see homicide detectives leaving the house, this is point of no return. And this is what you don't want. You don't want it to get to that point. So if you're around somebody, you know they about to lose it and you're not feeling right, man, get up out of there. Love ain't never been that deep, because right now people are unaliving people, but they're unaliving themselves and people. They don't even want nobody else to be with you. They do not want nobody else to be with you, family. They like, shoot, if I can't have you, nobody can have you, man. So make sure you guys are watching yourself and watching who you're around out there. And if you feel like somebody's about to lose it, man, get up out of there and get up out of there ASAP. Get up out of that house ASAP. No matter what the situation is, it's always gonna work out. It's always gonna work out. If you gotta be homeless for a minute, that's okay. But at least you still got your life. Hey man, make sure you guys look down at the bottom. Hey, go on yuddygangtv.com. We got 10% off promo code. Put in Yuddy, YUDDY, yuddygangtv.com. We got shirts, Walk to Live and Another Beautiful Day up to sizes 3X. Man, hit us up. But hey, this is another show, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm gonna be posting a lot, as you can see. I have over 1,000 videos, man. Y'all have a great day. I appreciate you guys. See you on the next one.